I love great stories, whether it's a movie, a book, a TV show, a podcast, you name it. I love a story that is told well because I feel like stories, were well told stories, have like the power to teach, reach us at an emotional level, inspire us, motivate us to change. And storytelling often is associated with just, Hollywood, movies and TV shows and things like that. We now know that with the advent of YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and social media, that stories are not just for the big screen. They are for everyday consumption. And really, good stories don't need to be reserved just for movies or fiction. Good stories can also be part of your marketing plan, your business strategy to market and promote your business. So today I want to tell you about 5 of my favorite books that are about storytelling. Some of them are more geared towards storytelling for script writing for movies and things like that. But I think all of them can translate really, really well to stories to market your business and your product and your service. Number 1 I'll suggest is Contagious. Contagious is a really fantastic book written by Jonah Berger that talks about why certain ideas or stories, what I like to call catch fire or catch on. It's a really fantastic book that dives into why things go viral. He talks about the Blendtec blenders and how those will it blend videos, that really caught on YouTube. And why stories is an essential part of making something contagious or viral on the internet. Creativity Incorporated, written by Ed Catmull, which is the founder of Pixar. This one goes into a lot more than just storytelling. It goes into teamwork and how to build a solid team, a creative team, and a marketing team to find success and work together well in creating something like a movie or an animated movie. But it also really talks about how to tell a story that really connects with an audience, because they did all kinds of different tests and figuring out their first movie, Toy Story, and how that didn't work in the beginning, and what they needed to change in order to connect with the audience and have the characters resonate with the audience in the way it did and have it be a success that it was. So fantastic book. Number 3, Save the Cat by Blake Snyder. Love this book. It's more geared towards screenwriting for film, but it's a really good for marketing too, because it talks about structure. We are making little videos a lot of times in marketing that are 2 or 3 minutes, maybe longer, but not typically that long, maybe sometimes shorter, 30 seconds. But you can still use a lot of these structural elements to figure out what type of story you needed to tell, how to structure that type of story, the challenges the character needs to face, all those types of things. Really fantastic book. 4th one, I've been around a long time, Joseph Campbell's A Hero with 1,000 Faces. I love this one. This really has inspired countless movies. As you can see, Star Wars is one of them. He dissects the Star Wars series really well in the book. But it's also about structure, learning about how it starts with your character. It starts with people, humans, finding that relatable character who has struggles, who overcomes those struggles and goes on that journey to find him or herself again, right? To overcome those challenges and become a better person. So fantastic book. The 5th one I don't have a copy of because it's more of a digital book, so to speak, is Dan Harmon's Story Circle. So Dan Harmon was the creator of Rick and Morty, fantastic, one of the best animated TV shows, which is just a perfect example of story structure, and then also the sitcom Community. So he's really well known for that. He's also kind of created something that was inspired by the hero with 1,000 faces and Joseph Campbell's hero's journey in creating a story circle. And he has 8 steps in that story circle. I'll show you on a little overlay here. It goes from a character who's in a comfort zone, they want something or need something, they go out, which is the hero's journey, into an unfamiliar situation where it's scary and different. They search for what they're looking for and adapt. They find what they're looking for, but sometimes they have to pay a heavy price in making either the right or wrong choices, and then they return to their familiar situation having changed. So every good story, honestly, has a character who changes, who learns and evolves, whether that's comedic, dramatic, whatever it is. And you can do the same thing with marketing too. In fact, my production company and creative content agency, Mazer Media, we specialize in storytelling for brands. We make scripted brand films that are narratives, short narratives, and tell a story in a fictional way about a brand. Documentaries about real people who can relate to your customers, or maybe they are your customers and they have a specific good experience with your product and service. There's no reason why you shouldn't be understanding what story is, and these 5 books are a great place to start in understanding story and how you can connect that to your marketing plan and your use of video, photography, and creative content. All right, that's it for now. I'll share another video soon about some other books and other suggestions on storytelling for brands. We'll see you then.